Rebecca, you have a question for us. Welcome to the show. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, hi.
Hey.
Hi, Joe and Jim. Thank you for taking the call. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
how may
you're
we
beautiful.
help you today?
Okay. Well, I'm been doing the pies and really working on myself. Doing the Four Horsemen, which was pretty devastating for myself. Realizing how many of those I was guilty of, but I'm feeling like a doormat a lot these days. It seems like my being safe for my husband it seems like it's only enabling him to keep thinking how he's behaving is okay. It's like a brick wall of entitlement and justifications is still in place pretty hard. And he's subtly resentful and sullen and distancing and no willingness to discuss anything important about his behavior during the affair. At home, but he often travels for work and he only contacts me when he sees something. I give him bricks and often don't feel very good doing it. He doesn't seem safe to me, and he's only returned a very few small ones for months. And so my question is there anything I can do to help move us out of this place? It seems like it's very stuck.
Okay, let me make sure I understand what I heard you say, okay? Is the reason that you feel, and if this is not what you said, correct me, okay? But what it sounded like was you said you feel like a doormat in the sense that you feel that you give and you give nothing, and you get little to nothing in return. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, like I'm being used for
Okay.
what he can use me for.
Okay.
I'm not getting much in return.
Okay, but not in the sense that he's treating you badly, like screaming at you, threatening you, things like that. Just the fact that you feel you're being used as opposed to you feeling threatened, correct?
Right.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
he did do that for quite. Yeah,
Okay.
he did do that for quite some time. So I'm not sure I can trust him not
Okay.
to go there again because his mindset that he had in place while he was having the affair is still there, and I guess maybe that's why I don't feel safe
Okay. Well, we definitely want you
in
to be
sharing my
safe.
brick.
Yeah, being safe is an extremely important thing. So when people talk about things like, I'm afraid he might hit me or he might do this and that to me, we always say, don't be that kind of doormat. As a matter of fact, we don't want you to ever be a doormat, period. That's not what we suggest. But if there's a situation that needs to be rectified, if there's something you need to do to be safe, then we beg people, be safe. Now, when it comes to that second thing, okay, I feel I'm being used. A lot of this has to do with how you think about it. For example, if you feel you're doing things, but you don't really want to do them, but maybe you think we're telling you to do them, or maybe you think that's what you have to do, or etc., that's when you wind up feeling used. It's when you do the things that you choose to do, and then even if he does not reciprocate, you know in your mind, I'm still in control of my behavior. I'm still in control of my life. I decide what I will do and what I won't do. And so I have this, what we would call self-determination. If you can get that in your brain, like, I'm not going to do just anything and everything he wants just because he wants me to. I'll make my choices about what I will and won't do. I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try to be wise. I'm going to be kind, but I'm doing it based on my decisions, not based on what he's demanding. Then you can really turn around that sense of feeling used, because then you know I'm really in control of myself here. And at any time, you can choose to do differently. And if he reciprocates, great. If he doesn't reciprocate, it's still like, that's okay. I'm still the one making my decisions, and I'm doing this to you not because of you. I'm doing this for you or helping you with this because of me, who I am, what I am. And then you feel better about yourself. Jim, what's a better way we can say that? I'm not sure I'm explaining that
You
well.
know, I can't think of a better way. I'll offer an example. One time my dad told me something, and my dad, he used to have, I used to call an entourage. Every time he would go out and eat somewhere, there'd be a group of 5 or 10 people who would be around him. They just seemed to show up when it was mealtime. And Dad would always buy. And for some reason, it started bothering me. And I remember having a conversation with my father, and I said, Dad, I don't understand it. It really angers me that these people are using you. And he said, what are you talking about? And I said, all they do is show up when they're not doing anything for you other than emptying your wallet, and you're buying their, it bothers me they use you. And he said, they're not using me. I said, yes, they are. They're taking from you. They're giving you nothing in return. He said, Jim, that's my choice. I'm buying that for them. What their intention is between them and God. But he said, for me, this is how I'm in fidelity to who I am. And so in my mind, they were using and abusing him. But my father's perspective on that was, no, this is what I do. This is who I am. It's my values. And when he was ready to quit, he quit.
Exactly.
So that's the one I was thinking of when you were talking.
I think that's a great illustration of that, and that's what we're saying. If you do those things where you feel in control and in charge, then you probably will not feel used. And please don't feel that you have to do things you don't want to do.
I think, Joe, that might be my biggest problem. I come from actually both of our families where there's a lot of verbal abuse, especially of the women. And so it's like a real toxic upbringing we both had. And actually, he was the one that rescued me from my father, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then he turns out to be a really unsafe place. So I guess maybe building up my self-confidence.
Yes.
Yes. Or I think it's general tough.
I am so sorry for your pain.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself, my friend. Believe in yourself. Now, if you want to talk to like one of our female coaches, for example, that might be able to help you with that. Male coaches could as well, but you might prefer a female. Our coaches will help you with that, or if you've got a good therapist, they can help you with that. But please believe in yourself. And please don't think that you have to do what other people want for you to be worthwhile. You are worthwhile and valuable just as you are. And you don't have to do anything for anybody to be worthwhile and to be valid. Now, I'm quite sure that you're the kind of person that's going to do good things for people anyway because you're a good person. But that's not what makes your value. Your value is you. And please, if we can help, call us. If you want to get a therapist there that helps you specifically with this, call him or her. But please get whatever help you can.
I have Jared. Yeah.
Oh, Jared.
I have Jared, and I will definitely call and go over this with him.
Please do. And Jared's excellent.
I've got to the point where I've tried to transfer it. Yeah. Okay.
Jared's
right,
excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. My heart breaks for that.
I know. Every time I hear, what's going on with those kind of things, it just breaks your heart, and especially people who are sensitive in a really powerful human-like way. I'm sensitive. I want to do well, and you're not getting anything in return. It's a powerful place.
I'm going to back up on something I just said. I first suggested to her that I thought maybe a female coach because I'm thinking maybe her experience with men. But now, as soon as she said Jared, it hit me. No, maybe it's even better that it's a man helping her know that you have validity and value and worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, and Jared's excellent too.
Yeah.
He's just good.
He's a good guy and is kind of overseeing a lot of our admins right now, helping them to stay on track. So thanks for the hard work there, Jared. And thank you for your call, girls.